Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're all well. Welcome to another live show on the channel. We're doing our match review and player ratings from our very, very lucky going through on penalties against Blackburn Rovers yesterday in the Carabao Cup. Yes, we got away with that big time, which is why I've put that as tonight's title for tonight's show. I mean, Mason, we certainly did get away with that big time.
We did. Most certainly did.
Yeah, and the fact is, as well, is that our cup quarterfinals, we may just only finish at the quarterfinals because of who we're being drawn again, and it's Manchester City away. Would you believe it? So, yeah,
I'm just gonna say I didn't want the Scouts as me.
Okay, then.
I didn't want. Oh, we got a chance here. Bastard!
I guess
1-on-1. That freaking Aoyoi, we missed it.
Oh. But yeah, Manchester City away we've got in the quarterfinals, and I don't think any of us have got any hope into that. So anyway,
what it is? Thank fuck we didn't get Liverpool.
Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, remember to hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. And of course, please, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Free to do so, and it does help me the channel grow as well. And of course, hit that bell notification, and we'll let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the day. Feel free to donate if you want to give something to the channel, and if you want to become a member for just 99p, just hit the join button to become a member. So there you go. Let's dive into a few comments. And evening, Man City away, for fuck's sake. The ball has been sitting there for ages, didn't it? Our cup run is out. They're going to tan our asses, especially with KDB and Haaland back. They put 6 past Luton last night, yeah. And, yeah.
No, but the fact is, Luton had a little bit of a chance of making a comeback, though.
Slightly did, but Man City just had too much. You've never been to Blythe, apparently? I've been to Blythe before. Yeah. It's just our luck this season in the FA Cup, and we haven't even had a home tie once again, and Newcastle find out of pocket again. We never get a home tie anymore. What's the point anymore? Even in PD, Mason, how you are doing tonight, lads? We will get beat. See what we'll do.
Go and be pissed off because Rangers are getting beat. Fucking Celtic are winning.
Might as well play City now rather than later, says Steve. Well, yeah. Good evening. All Man City sees it all away. We will get battered 6-0. 9-2 to City in the 9th FA Cup. That's what I'm going for. 9-2. Wow.
2-2.
Even in, if you don't ever finally remember who Mason reminds me of, he reminds you of Eric Cartman, from South Park. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, let's get into the game, Mason. I mean, the whole performance was absolutely rotten completely. It was absolute dog shite.
It was shit. Had the pleasure of going out to watch it last night, hoping for a decent result. The fact is, it was shite.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was friggin' poor.
Yeah, it was, and against...
For fuck's sake.
Well, there was only maybe a couple of players you could say, maybe a few that really outstood with you. Everyone's going to say was Dubravka. That's won us the game, so... yeah.
But... Lewis, don't you freaking start.
You get it. Well, performance of Dubravka was a dog shit, to be fair. It wasn't. But some players were absolutely rotten yesterday, and we've got to talk about him again. And that was Sean Longstaff again.
He was shaking out.
I mean, it was just lazy. He didn't know what to do with the ball half the time.
Him and Murphy were honestly dog shit last night. Like,
Murphy had a really an awful game yesterday, I thought.
I mean, what the fuck are the what? Considering they were the fight, they could be in the relegation scrub. Blackburn, and to put out a performance like that, come on, man. Fuck, Swansea's got the one freaking Saturday, man.
Longstaff he thought was a country mile better than Bruno. I'm completely disagreeing with that.
He wasn't.
I see the pass from Miggy, who was a bright spark when he come on. Miggy's playing a ball out to find Longstaff. Once Longstaff do it, he's just standing there letting the ball go out of play. I'm thinking, is he combing his bloody hair? Is he combing his freaking facial hair? What the hell was that? And how many times have this guy is just slowed at everything?
I mean,
slowed at everything.
Freaking useless, man.
Lewis thinks that Lascelles was rubbish as well. Do you know, I'm actually going to slightly disagree with that as well. I thought Lascelles did well, apart from that mistake.
Chelsea have scored McKellen Woodridge.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I agree with Lewis.
I didn't think Lascelles.
I agree with Lewis. For the first time now.
I mean, I didn't think Lascelles was that bad, apart from the mistake. 2-1 Chelsea. Lascelles was already apart from this mistake. Bruno was terrible. Could easily have been 4. Missed mistake. I didn't think Bruno had the greatest of games, but there was some.
He needs to pack it in when he's fucking not putting any tackles in, like. Doing me nothing.
That was a bit of a downfall, but it was nowhere near as terrible as what Longstaff was. I thought Barnes looked really poor when he come on.
Barnes was shit. Didn't do it. Hardly done out in the game.
Shea, I didn't think had another great game, unfortunately. Willock, we can tell he's not fully match fit yet.
I thought Shea, whoa. I thought Shea was all right last night.
Some of the misplaced long balls, I thought at times.
But defensive wise, I thought he was all right.
Maybe, yeah, but some of his defensive style just wasn't the greatest, I thought. Yeah. But the fact is, it was so criminal that Longstaff laughed at the whole 120 minutes after how rotten he was throughout with that game. The fact is, he takes a shot from a very tight angle, which he could have squared it across the box. And I did get me started again on that pass again I just mentioned from Miggy to find Longstaff, and Longstaff just stood there and watched it going,
But the fact is, right, you bung off Miley for Anderson.
I didn't get why did we take Miley off?
How the fuck did he keep on Longstaff?
I couldn't believe it because Longstaff should have been long off. If he was on that penalty shootout, I would have been shitting myself because I don't think he would have been confident in scoring it.
Miley was freaking better than him. And he only played freaking half an hour.
Yeah. Shea was cocky last night. He wasn't great. Still disagree. Longstaff was tackling all game. Bruno did out again. That's fair enough. I will agree with people's opinions.
Were you even watching the game? He was shit. Longstaff was shit.
Good evening, David. Hope you're well.
Oh.
Yeah. Even, I don't know how, even there was a lot of people saying that Longstaff was rotten complete yesterday. Completely absolute rotten. I mean, the fact is we cannot continue playing like this, Mason.
Can't you ever play for Man City in the next round?
Yeah. Nah, to be fair, Longstaff was shit. Like, I agree with that. Longstaff needs time.
How does he? What?
Oh, he said Longstaff on the sidelines, right?
I'll let you off, David.
Fair enough. He didn't finish his sentence. Longstaff was wanking all. I said it was another lazy performance from him. He's just very, very slow. He's like, oh, what can you say? He's like a tortoise crawling along the floor. That's how I would describe Longstaff at times, like a tortoise crawling on the floor.
I mean,
I'd say Longstaff was much cob either, but Bruno was worse. I didn't think Bruno was worse at any time. The fact is, Bruno put a penalty in. What does that say as well? I clicked send too quickly. That's fine, David. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, the fact is, Mason, we did get the goal that we needed to get in front. You would like to know as well what David just said because, What is Longstaff doing in training that we're not seeing for him to be, or what is Eddie seeing that we're not seeing in him that he's continued to get picked?
Something's not right with Longstaff, like.
Not like a tortoise he'd coming out your khaki shoot. This is Ronald. Bruno missed an open goal. Well, the defender actually blocked it, so the defender actually put a block in with that. Whereas Longstaff's shot just pretty much went straight to keeper from a very tight angle. Longstaff is terrible, said it for years. I mean, would you say he's worse than what he was previously?
Under the coverage.
Yep. Longstaff not committal in challenges, slow, mentally not there, says Bia. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, absolutely. I would prefer Joe Allen in our midfield, says David. What does that say as well? The fact is, Longstaff for me against Wolves needs to take it out that side. I think I'd stop Miley or maybe Anderson, and you'd have Willock in there.
Steve just give over it. You were shit last night. End of.
That would be good. He was carried last night. I can't understand Longstaff being criticised for non-committal. I'm sorry, but what did someone
just give over it, man?
Anyone tell me what Longstaff did that was good yesterday? I couldn't see anything to see he was good yesterday. At one point, Bruno was under pressure, 3 men on him. He passes it to Longstaff and he passes it straight back. Spot on, Bia.
Exactly.
People would be more forgiving of Newcastle if Eddie rotated players more and rest Bruno Longstaff more. Our draw man, just have a look. I don't think we'll beat City. I don't think we will as well. Will we see Bruno, Willock, and Anderson together? We could do. Or it should be Bruno, Willock, and Miley at this point. I think Longstaff should be taking out the team completely. I just don't know what we're seeing that Eddie Howe is seeing for him to be playing games at the moment. To be starting games exactly, because I'm not seeing any of it. It was rubbish yesterday. Sell Bruno, we're a mid-table team. The fact is, if we sold Bruno, we'd not be picking up results. We wouldn't be beating. We wouldn't have beat Forest. There's no way we would win that. There would certainly. What else would you say? We would certainly be losing to Luton and Bournemouth at home if he wasn't in there.
Fact is, Bruno's our best player. He's only playing like this because of you're like, God, freaking shit.
Yeah. So Bruno's this a wind up? That's what I like to wonder, because you do not.
Why would you want to tell one of our best players for? Baffles me, this like.
Definitely not sell Bruno. There's other players that need to be long gone before he does. As well. Bruno consistently poor.
How?
Which games would you say are the game? Okay, Steve, which of the games would you say Bruno's been poor in? Apart from you think the one yesterday. Typical, we were getting away draw, and typical, it's City. Steve, what you're talking about, man? Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely a plastic, him, like.
Yeah. But we got the goal, Mason. That was the main thing. Nice ball from Miggy, who did very well when he come on, I thought.
Steve, you're just baffling us.
All the games Bruno's been poor, except Fulham. Was that Fulham at home? Did well, Manu, in the game where he scored 2. What else should we talk about? Chelsea at home. We did brilliant in that game. Where else can we say?
PSG.
Yes. Steve, I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. Even if Peter Mason, we were crap last night. Dubravka and the only player was on form. I've been watching Newcastle for near 40 years. Nothing plus about me. Bruno completely overrated. He's too important to our team. We need him. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well, Julie. But what I will say about it, Miggy, what I now want to say that it's time for him to start doing that week in, week out now. Not just one game and then he turns up shit for the next game.
I think this putting him on the bench was good for him. Hopefully, if they do, we'll do it on Saturday. Because if they put him on the bench, he'll come back good again.
Good evening, Clock. I hope you're well. Evening, Paul. Bruno is the heartbeat of the team and one of the best players in the Premier League.
Exactly.
Yep, absolutely. Without him, we don't pick up. I don't think we sit at the table where we are. Like Bournemouth away, we were okay. Take Bruno's out and take us back to fighting relegation battles. He is sensational with the right players around him. That's what Bruno needs: is right players around him. And at the moment, he hasn't really got right players around him. I.e., Sean Longstaff. Exactly, Bia. Well said. Says Paul as well.
I didn't get why somebody would want Bruno sold.
It's too important to us. Too important for us. Good evening, Coffee. Hope you're well.
Hello.
Tell me what's so great about Bruno, and he's comfortable on the ball. That's about
man.
What is so great about him? He's helped control our midfield. Without him, at times, our midfielders gets completely overrun. When he's taken out the side, we struggle massively without him. I.e., last season, let's take it back to last season. We didn't win a game when he was taken out the side. We didn't win a game entirely when he was taken out the side. That was Palace. Who else do we include in there? Liverpool, Wolves, that was another one. Who else? West Ham at home. Liverpool at home. Bournemouth away where we drew 1-1. Every time Bruno was taken out of the team, we didn't, particularly last season, we never won a game.
Even Judy G and Paul gone. That sees he's partly our best player.
Yeah,
even
there you go.
I don't know why you don't like Bruno for something.
Well, fair enough. It's your opinion if you don't think. But
look at Judy just mentioned it now. He scored twice against Forest.
Yep,
he won the game.
Yep. Or two. I pity Mason. We have been very poor, but it cannot get any worse. I hope Bruno is the playmaking bosses most games. Bruno takes the ball under pressure, digs us out of trouble, has class distribution, can do anything with the ball. He draws in multiple players, starts, moves, etc. Absolutely. Coffee, just what each other. He faces
the days, just get
mid walked up the ball with Bruno and Longstaff. How does he not control the mid? How does he doesn't tackle, he doesn't track back, he rarely shoots.
Just give over it, man.
He passes back. He doesn't always pass backwards at all.
Just give over it, for fuck's sake.
Bruno backbone of the team. Good evening, Mary. Hope you're well as well.
I apologize, everyone, but he's just doing my absolute heading.
Well, it's his opinion what he thinks of Bruno, but he's trying to get to agree with what he wants us to say about it. Bruno
is one of our best players.
Yeah. Anyway, equaliser Mason at Lascelles. It's just
just fuck's sake, just give over it, man.
We've not compared him to Steve. We're not compared him to De Bruyne. We've not even compared to De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Bruno's long pass to Isak City assist there.
Defense should have done a lot better for their goal. Disappointing. But the fact is, he was running around like a friggin' whipping on a field. But defense should have been a lot better. Oh, fuck's sake, Ian, no.
Oh, Jesus. Not heard anyone like him or Bruno before. People just welcome each other into the chat.
I've not seen anybody criticize Bruno. I've never seen it. Never seen.
We'll criticize him when he doesn't play well.
And I think he
without him in the team, we don't pick up some of those points.
Fuck's sake, 5-0.
5-0. Oh, yeah. In pain tonight, arthritis, flare in line with how bad last night's performance was. Yes, we won it, but didn't set anyone all right in it. Well, apart from Derek. I hope you're keeping okay, Mary. Yeah, it was dreadful. I'm dreading what Derek was saying as well.
Mary, don't get me started with Derek for what he was saying last night. Like,
I've not seen it. Where was this on? Dare I ask?
Chris's channel.
I've not seen it yet, but
I was kicking off of him with freaking Burn.
Steve Edison. The thing is with Dan Burn, he wasn't that bad yesterday. Celtic are linked with Brazilian Swansea. It's not
even half time yet in the 5-0.
Only rival fans have a problem with Bruno, primarily Arsenal. Yeah, they cannot stand him. Who's Celtic playing? Yeah, like the green trees, says Andrew.
Don't they?
The fact is, Mason, we had those chances pretty much in the second half of extra time, but we just couldn't take them.
Nah. We couldn't have. Yeah, we could have won that game. And this, David, it was. It freaking was.
As I mentioned, I haven't seen it, so there you go.
I'm dreading what he's going to be seeing in it, like.
Steve, that will be Anderson. He will be a class player. De Bruyne is getting on. Yes, he's class. Yep. Dundee. I recall Derek seeing sell Bruno and Isak and keep Joe Linton. Oh, Chris's show was so funny though. That was Derek's new ringtone. I've not seen it. He did say that. I've not seen it yet, to be honest. So good grief. But yeah. But penalties when
the fact is you've got to look. You've got to love Derek though.
Oh yeah,
you've got to love Derek.
Guy. He's a funny guy. We know he is. When we get to penalties, Mason, were you completely bricking it that we're going to fuck it up?
After the Bonds penalty, yes. But luckily enough, we managed to get we'll get through.
BS says, I'm looking forward to see what Derek has to say, but I think we should stop giving old people acid. Derek was calling for Dummett's contract extension one point. Dummett's going in the summer. We know he is. He's the back of our team, but we didn't dominate midfield since before the Champions League. And well, we still picked up the results, and at times he kept us in games. But as I mentioned, without those games, without him in there, we don't pick up the points. Told him that last night. Oh,
I don't know why you got a problem with Bruno though. Doesn't make sense.
This is Derek to PG. Oh,
you know what he?
Yeah, David says, who has Bruno around him? Yeah, Sean Piggin, lazy Longstaff, who's doing fuck all. Longstaff was crap. Yeah, he was crap.
The fact is with Derek Wright, he's hot. He's on the fastest half the time. He's on freaking red, white half the time. So, but you've got to love him though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, penalties. My heart was in my mouth at times. But yeah, I mean, Fabian Ches penalty, that was just cheeky as out that.
Nah. Shithousery at its absolute finest. That's what it was.
Yep. Yep. They did miss that one as well, so you're thinking, right here, this is the chance as well. But Bond's missing the penalty. I'm thinking, oh no.
He wasn't on it last week, like.
He wasn't at all. He certainly wasn't. But we scored our other penalties after that. Of course, Bruno putting a one in. Was it after Bruno? Was it Anderson?
I think it was Anderson.
Then Gordon. I mean, Bruno and Gordon just went down the middle with both of their penalties.
Freaking Lee Riley gave Longstaff a 7. Keep Gordon Longstaff. David, get it in your head. You were shit.
He was shit. Longstaff was wank yesterday.
How was scapegoating him for fuck's sake? He was shite.
He was crepe. He was shite yesterday. Man. He was shite before that.
Get it in your head.
Before that. Any food picks? No, unfortunately, no food picks. It's not back till a week on Friday. Lee Ryder give Longstaff a 7. Oh, how can you give Longstaff a 7?
I don't know how to call it employees him and all.
Yes, it's like paint in the Man U game. I felt Carrius deserves more time, but still like to see him play against either Wolves or Chelsea. It looks like Dubravka. Did someone say Bruno doesn't tackle? He's our second highest tackler in the squad. He certainly is, Foxy. Well said. Well done, Fanderson. Penny's been out with a while. He says definitely did the 10 for me. Our Adam P's vlog, I thought there was a zombie invasion when Blackburn scored, but it was just their fans running out of the seats towards security. Bonds was not playing. Is he on the pitch? Danny Murphy's commentary last night was awful. Bias. Longstaff is shit. Don't expect any from the land needs to be sold. The whole point of the shows is discuss recent forms in games. Steve McGarry and Longstaff, and Longstaff has been abysmal in the last few games he's played.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, but Dubravka, hero of the game, saves the penalty, and thank fuck we are through. But the fact is, it's so harsh on Blackburn as well.
It is, considering
Blackburn paid very, very, very well.
Considering where they are in the league and to play. Don't get me wrong, John Eustace is a really, really good manager, but I mean, Blackburn should never let him go. Like,
do you fancy Swansea to beat Blackburn given they played 120 minutes last night?
No, I'm fucking dreading it now. Since we played last night, I'm dreading it.
Recent forms in games, yes, Bruno was great last season, but he's not been this season. But I don't think anyone else has been good this season as well. Danny Murphy's been told in no certain terms on TalkSport this morning. Oh, well, then there you go. Well, then. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, if we play like that against Wolves, Mason, I mean, I don't know what is going to happen.
No. Something's going to have to happen considering we play Chelsea week on Monday.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're getting beat off Leeds United tonight, but surely we've got to beat them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Wolves, it's a winnable game, you could say.
We're beating Brighton, though.
Yep. Thoughts on the draw, mate? Well, it is what it is, Mary, unfortunately.
But the fact is, I was dreading that we were going to get the Scousers. But Man City, if we played like we did in the Carabao Cup, we might have a chance because he'll be resting. So, because if you, from a Man City perspective, what do you want to go for? Champions League or Premier League?
Yeah, is there a new local league being unveiled? I think there is actually.
They'll be resting. Man City will be resting some of their players. So I'm not the ones who's been saying, "Oh, we're gonna get battered." Man City are going to be resting some of their players because they've got to go for the FA. They've got to go for the Champions League and the Prem and the FA Cup. They're now massive for Man City and Forest half time.
Got to be massive now on the weekend. Burn v Pedro Neto gives me nightmares unless. Because Burns played 120 minutes, that Eddie might drop or may take him out. We're going to have to wrap Isak in cotton wool. It's seeing nothing we can do about it. No, definitely not, Julie. You see, made that point, Steve. Are you going to bleat on until everyone says on what you want to hear? Do you think our cup venture's over after the next round? I believe it will be.
Oh, wait, man. Why be negative?
Do you think we're gonna the recent performances we've been putting Mason? Do you think that gives anyone confidence we're gonna beat Manchester
But
City?
the fact is, they're going to rest some of their players, man. Some of their best players.
I don't think they will,
They've
considering
got
it's
to go for the. I'm not being sarcastic here, but they've got to go for the Prem and the Champions League.
well,
On top
true,
of
but
it.
they're still gonna put out a. They've still got a lot of extra quality in their team. They've got players that they can rotate and they still pick up results.
Even freaking David Orsene and all. They've got the Premier League and the Champions League, and we did beat them in the Carabao Cup as well.
Well, we did, but it's our record in Etihad's abysmal as well.
Ian Fleming, the comeback's coming on because freaking Dundee have scored.
We did put
Comeback's coming on.
Ian. Man, you could put a reversing team out and still beat us exactly like they still could do, and considering it's at Etihad as well, it doesn't fill anyone much with confidence at all. It really, really doesn't.
Is he still going on?
Newcastle weakness is stopping opponents from creating chances, weak defending against long shots, defending against skillful players, weak defending. Who is DC? Do you know what? The speed of times we have let teams come out with, but in different positions we have. But it's not through the middle that they come. It's been down our one of our places is down our left-hand side. Would it not be more interesting rapping Isak and bubble wrap, says Ronald? Yeah.
We need to.
Clearly doesn't want to use the CDM. And the fact is, Bruno's not really a CDM. We want to see Bruno up the pitch, but we haven't got another player that can play that position. So Bruno's having to play that position. Because does Steve prefer Bruno or Guthrie? Oh, Jesus. They don't have that young Haaland playing for them, don't they? Yep. Oh, he's on about, is it the Man United?
Oh, Highland. No.
Hojlund. We had more leaks than Asda Supermarket last night, or apparently a goal was being ruled out.
Is it?
Apparently so. You see now we have the highest XG in this league and the highest is the away miles. Oh, my dad's popped in the chat. Keep the faith going, Pearson. Good. Got to stay positive. We are true underdogs. You just never know. You never know it's a possibility. I think Tonali was meant for that position. He was.
Oh. Pilar has. Scottish bastard. Dundee's goal has been ruled out.
Oh, Tonali was meant for that position, but because he's been banned, we're kind of playing there. Chaps in my family from Manchester been texting me message saying bye. I have given them short words. The fucking shit.
Paul, I'm in the exact same boat as you because I've got some of my family who live in Stockport, so I'm in the same boat. So
yeah.
So I've got it's mad because we've got family in Bolton and all. I've got family in Stockport and all.
Yeah. People are gonna be down in the chat. We need David McCurry in our one midfield. I agree with that. Bruno should not play there. We look better with Miley. Do you know what? Miley did do well at there. In a way. Miley wasn't too bad in that role. So maybe we should look to do it and try and hopefully see if we can give Bruno that bit of further role because we need him up there.
Actually agree with figuring once and all.
Yep. The Tonali situation, we didn't expect it to happen, did we? The whole suspension thing he did, we didn't know was going to happen.
Liverpool on for a bit.
I wonder if Liverpool will put a bunch of young'uns out by tonight.
Got it. On the attack, yeah. What freaking got Cody Gakpo up top in the middle?
All right, fair enough. Middleton and Bury and Warrington. Oh well.
I mean Stockport and Bolton.
What will Derek come out tonight with Mason? No, I don't know.
Yeah, what is? I'm freaking dreading it.
Anyway, we'll get into you know what then? Player ratings.
Aye.
And remember to get yours in the chat on what you would go with the players. Go on, Mason. I think you can have it with that man there, the hero of the night.
What did I give him last night on Chris's channel? Sure, I gave him an 8, and he was my man. I gave him an 8 and my man of the match. And I even said last night, I hold my hands up because for his performances last night, because I preferred Cardius. I said on Chris's channel last night, I hold my hands up. I think I gave him a minute over 10. I hold my hands up. What a fucking performance he put in last night.
Yeah, what are we giving?
I'm sure somebody remember what I gave him last night. I'm sure I gave him a minute over 10.
Oh, so what are we giving him on this show?
What I gave them on Chris's channel
was that definitely a 10 out of 10?
I think so. I'm sure I did. Aye. So I'll give them one.
Man U fans see it every day. Dan Urshif deals deny us for sources than they quote unreliable sources. Yeah, a lot of 10s in for Dubravka. We all agree something has to change. We all keep playing the same strategy. We will drop further down the table. We need to change something around in a way as well.
2 minutes on a double check.
Oh, please tell me you said 10, Mason. Oh, 11. Dubravka 11. Dubravka redeemed himself, Ari lads. Mason give him a 5 on Christmas channel. The read lying. We still have a slim chance against City. They still play Liverpool at Anfield a week before the FA Cup game, and Arsenal very possible to slip in one of those. Maybe. Mason said 10. I hope you're right, Mason.
I give them a 10.
Hey! There you go.
10. Hey. Look, I had to put it up. I had to listen to it again. I give them a 10.
Okay, then. Fair enough. There you go, then.
I give them a 10.
Very poor performance last night. Dubravka kept us in the FA Cup with a phenomenal performance. There you go. Right then, Kieran Trippier. Not one of his greatest games. Some of his set pieces were off, I thought, as well.
Fucking 6.
So...
Seriously? 6-0?
I'm guessing that's to Celtic, is it, according to Mr. Fleming?
We're not even, it's not even half 10 yet.
So for Trips, I'm going to give a 5.
Freaking hell.
Fair enough. There you go, 6. Panny, did you give Mr. Big DB a 10?
Did I? I think I gave him a 5.
Okay. Trippier a 5 as well. Okay, then. Mason, Jamal Lascelles.
For the mistake he gave last night, I give him a 5.
Okay.
I give him a 5.
Still did well at times, but fair enough.
And our coffee, you know, they'll give him a
Who is Predator in the chat? Oh, he is.
Are we doing well?
Are we doing well? Trips of 4, trips of 5, he got wound up. I think Derek gave him a 10 off time. DP Lascelles 6, trips of 5 as well. People working each other. Lascelles a 6. Okay, Mr. Fabian Schär, not one of his greater games as well, I thought, as well yesterday. Some of his long balls didn't seem to pay off at times. And we know Fabian Schär's better than that, and hopefully we'll see that back to very, very soon. So I'm going to give Fabian Schär a 4 for yesterday. So 6. So Lascelles 5. Okay, Mason, last of the back 4. Bad Dan Burn.
I didn't see him do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I
thought he was quite tiny on the ball at times.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give him a 4 because I didn't see him in much of the game last season.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, into midfield, and I'm thinking what Steve's going to put for you know who. I'm going with Bruno, and do you know what? Bruno, I'm giving a 6 out of 10. Might not be great in some parts, but at times he did what he had to do, and he scored the penalty in the penalty shootout, so a 6 for Bruno.
Ronald, are you being serious? And our stat will give them a 5, but
that's fair.
No, as long as that doesn't matter. Ronald, I apologise.
It was Bruno 6. Schär 6 the handball. Remember the handball from Schär as well?
I
can't believe he got away with that.
You know what? No, because no, where I was sitting, because I had the screen in the middle of me, missus had the screen on like in her end. I tell her, look at that, look at the telly in front of you, and she's seen the handball. I thought, fucking hell, how has he not seen that?
He's gone for a 4 for Bruno. Okay, then. Right, then, Mason. I had him last time, so it's your turn this time.
2. And if he's in the chat, Stato, I want to know, how did you give him a 5? I'm not
It
being
certainly
like.
wasn't a 5. Do you know what?
I'm not.
I think a 2's been very generous as well. It was rotten again.
Nah, actually, I give him a 1.
Hey,
But
then.
Stato, how is he worth a 5? I'm not being horrible, but how is he worth a 5?
He was absolutely.
Even freaking Steve's giving him a 5.
He's not a 5. He was rubbish yesterday. 2, 3. Longstaff gets an egg. This is definitely not a 5 for me. 0. 1 4 from Ronald. I think 2's 2. Some 3's. I think 1 is probably the best you can give him, Mason, because he was that rubbish. I was chewing those shiny nails. I tell you what, me hot is in my mouth, David, because when it comes to us in penalty shootouts, we're not very confident. We're always don't have the comments.
Oh man, you should have seen a kid after the penalty shootout, man. Freaking going bloke was fucking crying his eyes out. He'd probably forgive himself of crying, and he's to see who we freaking got.
Okay, yeah. So me with Joe Willock, he's not 100% match fit yet, but when he comes 100% match fit, we'll definitely see the best out of him. No doubt we will do. As well. There's still some time yet. He could be well in for the start on Saturday, by the looks of it, which is why he was taken off quite early in the game, I thought. So, Willock, I'm going to give a 5, actually. Probably because he wasn't 100% match fit for me. So 1-6, 1-5 for Willock. 5 for Willock as well from Steve. 1-4 from Lee as well. So, and 1-4 as well. Okay, back to you. We're going to the attacking 3 now, Mason. Jacob Murphy.
Ronald. I seen Ronald's latest comment.
No, I've not seen it.
Liverpool scored, by the way.
Oh, well.
It's one of the young'uns and all.
Oh, well, then.
Kumars, by the way, it's Carl Kumars.
Okay, and then what you giving Willock Murphy, Mason?
I'll give him a 3.
He was really poor yesterday, wasn't he?
Aye.
He was really poor yesterday, I thought so. Good God almighty, Ronald. Willock 5, you're not yet 0. Liverpool 1, Murphy a 4.5. Murphy a 3, he was pretty poor yesterday as well.
You know what it is? Imagine Liverpool playing the kids and absolutely battering Man United. And Man United win.
Yeah.
Ten Hag could be out the door there, like.
Mm-hmm. Right, left-hand side, Anthony Gordon, huffed and puffed, kept going, non-stop, kept going for me, got the goal as well, got the penalty as well, scored in the shootout.
It deflected off
well.
It deflected off Bednarek.
Did it?
It deflected off Bednarek.
I know. But Anthony Gordon, I'm giving a 7 for yesterday. Got the goal and scored in the penalty shootout as well. 6 and 9. Ooh, some 9, some 8s coming in as well for Anthony Gordon as well. So, yeah. Okay, Mason, up front in the middle, Isak.
Isak. 2-0, not shot. Oh, wait. Isak, I'll give him a 6.
I mean, he didn't get a lot of service, did he?
Nah, I'll give him a 6.
Fair enough. Neil Warnock's Aberdeen 1-0 down, still waiting for the first league win. Ooh. 4, some 5s for Isak as well. I think he'll be starting on Saturday as well. And a 3 from Philip as well. Right, we'll get into substitutes. Okay, so the first substitute, well, I think we brought a few on at the same time. Didn't we? So let's just double check what those. We're getting in the substitutes. I'm going to start with Harvey Barnes, and I'm going to give Harvey Barnes a 3. He didn't look at it for me yesterday. He really, really didn't at all. He missed the penalty as well. Hopefully we'll see better because there's something within Barnes. You know there is. and hopefully it was just a one-off performance. That was from Hobby Bonds. So you are okay then. Go on then, Mason.
Who's
So I'm gonna give you. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Scouts are the 1-0, by the way. Scouts are the 1-0 at half time.
Well, so I'm gonna give one of the players that really did well when he come on. Would you believe it? And that was Miggy.
Yeah, well, I thought it was Avid. I'm gonna give him a 6.
Ooh, I think 6 is being a bit harsh there.
No, nah, cancel. I give him a 7.
Okay, then that provided
You
the
know
assist as well.
You know what it is? I thought he was decent last season.
He was. He really was. But what we want to see,
if
Mason...
If he starts off from the bench on Saturday, and if he could...
It wouldn't surprise me if he does stop, because...
He should do it again on Saturday, because I feel like he does need a little bit of a rest,
But what we want to see, Mason, is that on a consistent basis now. It's no good just doing well one game, and then he turns up to shit next game.
Aye.
That's what it's down to consistency now from Miggy. That's all we can say.
Mm-hmm.
3, so I'm just up to where my comments from Barnes. 3, bring back Maxi. Maxi's long gone, unfortunately, David.
Unfortunately.
So 3, I'm on the 7, Miggy a 6. Your great assist for the goal. Miggy loves coming off the bench for 20 to 30 minutes. Miggy a 7 as well. Was there any other substitutes that came on at the same time? Yes, there was actually. That was Lewis Miley, and I'm going to give Lewis Miley a 7. I thought he did very well on the ball. His control on the ball was very good. Very harsh that he was taken off. Very, very harsh he was taken off yesterday for me, when Longstaff should have been taken off. But Miley looked a bright spark, and he shouldn't have been taken off. So Miley, I'm going to give a 7. 7s, Miley 6s, 7s as well. Okay, other substitutions. Again, it's back to you, Mason. This was right into extra time. That was Mr. Livramento.
I was going to start at 5. I just didn't see much in
I thought Livramento wasn't that bad when he come on.
I thought it was Harry, but he wasn't. I feel like he didn't do. You know what it is? I feel like he didn't do much.
Now, wouldn't you say?
Aye. You know what it is? I'll just give him a 6. 2-2. Leeds have scored.
Oh.
I've just put my that Joseph again. That Matteo Joseph again.
Oh, interesting. Needs equalised. So, okay, fair enough. And the last substitution.
Oh, imagine if Leeds win. That's what I wanted them and all. Bastard.
Yeah. Tito was 7, some 7s for Livramento. Right, last one was Elliot Anderson. He's back. Seems was right at the end of extra time. I'm gonna just I'll go with the 6 for Anderson because he scored the penalty.
Oh, nearly 1-0 Forest. Nearly 1-0.
You can't get your way to Mason.
I know what it is. I can't see his name. I'm not being racist now, but I just can't see his name properly.
Oh,
I can see Elanga properly.
Anderson again for game 10 for a penalty. So the 6-5, some 6s, and the penalty was superb. He took that very, very well as well. Okay, so we're back into the other ones to rate. Mason, you get the referee, Mr. Gerard Gillett.
I'll just give him a 5.
Okay.
Didn't do much.
No, he didn't, did he?
No, he didn't do much.
Anderson 10 with the pen. That's what he's been through.
I'm just gonna say it, yeah. Man United must be pissing themselves for letting fucking Elanga go. Like,
a 1-knee. Gillett 5. He was okay, but refused to give bookings. He should have give some of the bookings at some points as well. For 4 and a 6. Okay, then myself with the fans. Fans get a 10 out of 10 as always. 7,000 people down there. 7,000 fans down there, which was incredible. And on a Tuesday night as well, staying all the way to the extra time in the penalty shootout. Could have asked for much better for our fans, so they get a 10 out of 10 as always. And fans get a 10 as well. Okay, last one, Mason. Mr. Eddie Who?
I'll probably give me Pooh. 5.
Okay, then.
One reason, drop Miggy. Positive.
Yep.
Negative, not freaking stop thing giving Longstaff the whole 120 minutes.
Yep. It was.
But
Yep.
apart from that, I thought it was decent, but that's what let him do, so I'm going to give him a 6.
Okay, then. 6.65. If we lost on penalties, what would you be giving? I would say be a lot lower, wouldn't it?
Aye.
I would 6 as well. Yep. So that's the ratings. I mean, yeah, fans 10 and singing. You're at school in the morning. I didn't actually hear that.
If anybody was wondering why Kieran Trippier was getting billed, Burnley.
Former, but yep. How 5 general strategy wrong, but subs worked. Can't blame Eddie if players make mistakes. This player should be looked to step up. Eddie is 6 as well, but he needs to stop persisting with some of these players, and that is Sean Longstaff, who is just well and bang out of form.
Are you going to put yourself in the ballot this time? Man City?
Hopefully I can do. Depends what day. If it's a sensible kick-off time, yeah, why not?
Won't be that bad.
John Shelby would have played better than Longstaff last night.
It won't
yeah,
be that
do you know
bad.
what? PD watch along. And channel 10 out of 10 shares coffee. Always appreciate it. You can blame Eddie for picking Longstaff, though. You certainly can do. Longstaff has to be taken out of the team now. He has to be, because how many more really awful performances are we going to see watching out of him? And the fact is, this is one of our own as well. And we're seeing performances like that. It's not good enough. Watching Newcastle TV as it's on there, Pete. Oh, well. Fans, how Ford Dubravka, Mickey saved him. Yep. But yeah, it was incredibly lucky last. Mason, are you on Chris's channel?
I probably will be. Aye.
And we're not scapegoating Steve. We're saying it how it is. And Sean Longstaff has been woeful.
Just give over, man, for fuck's sake.
We're not scapegoating him. We're saying it how it is.
It was shit.
And Longstaff has been shit for a few games now in a row. NFT for Newcastle Fans TV. Great channel. Great bunch of lads on there, Newcastle Fans TV. So, and even says Longstaff is crap. He is crap. He is crap at the moment. Bloody hell, David. He definitely not.
Just give over, man. Longstaff shit. End of.
Yeah. That's all we can say. I don't need to say any more on Longstaff's performance yesterday. It was crap. He needs taken out the lineup for me. And hopefully it gives him a lesson learned. I'll go either Miley in there. I'll go Willock in there as well. The leather mate definitely's got a touch for. Oh, good grief, man. Any thoughts on Longstaff's performance, Mason? You've said it's shit.
Right. I'm not scapegoat, no.
You think Longstaff's still got an injury? I don't think he's got an injury. Listen, this Steve is raggling you.
I think he's ragging at every single one of you and all.
Miley, Bruno, Willock is our midfield against Wolves. That wouldn't be so bad, or if Anderson comes in as well. But Longstaff out for me, completely out for me. Because she's a patient 0. Yeah, well, and so anyway. Yep. We were incredibly lucky yesterday. We got away with that. And if we play like that in the quarterfinals against Man City, it's only going to be a cricket score for Manchester City. So I dread to think we certainly cannot play like that at Etihad. Otherwise, we'll get ripped a new one completely. I don't think any of us fans have got hope going down to Etihad. It's a tough place to go to. So, Peter, have you seen the 2 Wolves fans walking to Newcastle for Dementia UK? No, I've not seen that, but well done to them.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. And Covey says, why did they throw tennis balls out on the pitch? It's a protest against their ownership.
Venkies, 14 years of ownership with the Venkies.
BS says, wanted a Rave Cup 5K, but they've raised 169K so far. Wow. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, that is. Attacking 3 against Wolves, I would have Barnes, Isak, and Gordon, says Philip. And there's Mason's dog again, going wild. Is it the Frenchie?
Aye.
Protest against owners. Coffee, yes, it was, because they're really venting their frustration. They've had this ownership for some long time, and they've just fed up with it now, completely fed up with it. So that's all there's to say on that. That's all there's to say.
Do. Oh, Ian, I'm surprised Celtic don't do it.
Shameful what the Venkies have done to Blackburn Rovers, absolutely. Blackburn was a great club back in the day. Hope Steve Cooper doesn't end up in the Mackhams if he goes up there. I think he'd do well with them. Remember that?
I'll just have to see what happens, but he'll lose me respect if he does.
Remember that time they let a chicken loose on the ground? Mason and Steve Dean are pissing competition to see who can get the furthest. Yeah, well.
He's shot one quite, hasn't he?
Protest, that wasn't a protest. It was a pitiful. There were about 10 tennis balls. There wasn't many, I don't think. Was there? Nah, there certainly wasn't.
Yeah. That's a bit horrible.
Oh, yeah, that's
a bit horrible.
That's a bit thingy, that, like beer. We were making a racket with the tennis balls. Yeah, Bia, yeah, you cannot say that. Definitely not. Sad to see what's happened to Reading FC as well. Yeah, very sad times as well. So, all supporters with the tennis ball, what the fuck hell is that? Yeah, I can imagine. That's not a pro. Well, someone hiding BDB and Derek Sink if he confuses him. So, Lewis still loving his train, says David. Probably is. So, anyway. Well, then, so we're going to start to end up the show now. So we'll let you know what is coming up. So tomorrow there'll be the preview for the Wolves game. I might give a quick thoughts of the game as well. And Sunday will be match review and the player ratings.
You said you went in the matches?
No, well, I might still watch. I'm still going to try and watch it, though. So there you are. And I'll still give a quick quick thoughts on it. So there you are.
I'm not going to say about what you're going to be doing in Nottingham night.
If it's related to somebody, then it's a definite no. To be fair, I donate £100. Oh, nice one, Beer. That's very generous of you. £100. Rachel, take care. Mason doing match day commentary. Well, Mason will be at the game. Mason will be at the game. So there you are. So tomorrow, catch us back for the preview at 8 o'clock for the Wolves game. So remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight, remember to hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. And of course, please, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Free to do something. It does help make the channel grow. And of course, the bell notification that will let you know.
I got the picture of your head.
So that will notify you what is coming up. And so there you are. And feel free to donate the channel if you want to give something, and if you want to become a member for just 99p a month, just hit the join button as well. Great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. And I'm dead. To David's comment, absolutely not. Bye, Paddy Mason. All cheers, coffee. Come back soon, Joe Linton. I think Joe Linton's a long way off. Up the cell, say Mason. Take care, everyone. Peter likes Sweet Feet opening in Rushcliffe. What on earth? Okay.
I think it's about Rushcliffe. I thought it was Ratcliffe.
Okay. No, there you go. So anyway, guys, we will see us all tomorrow night for the great show. Good night, all. Cheers, Paul. Till next time. See you next time, you as well, Andrew.
I'll see some of you in an hour.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, so until tomorrow night, me and Mason will see you later. So until tomorrow night, everyone, we will see us all later. Take care. One comment just quickly, and well done, chaps. Cheers, David. So until next show, guys, see you all later, everyone. Take care. Away the lads.